so I'm making a homemade chili and I'm kind of just winging it. In here there's about 2.5 pounds of ground beef. I'm just cooking that up, and then the red and green bits that you see is my dehydrated peppers. You could have put fresh if you wanted, but I didn't have any, so I threw some of those in to kind of rehydrate with the grease, and then I'm going to strain that, and then like once it's all cooked. And then over here I have a bowl of chopped onions, and I'm just kind of throwing together a bunch of spices in here. There's parsley, there's garlic powder, there's turmeric, pepper, salt. I put a little bit of kale powder in there that I had, some crushed chilies, and then I have a couple cans of tomatoes there. Here are some homemade tomatoes. What else? There is a can of red kidney beans that I'm going to add to that later on. And over here I have some navy beans kind of soaking up. I'll probably throw some of those in. And then here are some crushed, last year somebody was giving away a box of tomatoes, so I snatched those up and I just made them into like little sauces. So once those are thawed, I will throw those in as well. Like I said, there's no basic recipe. I'm just throwing a bunch of stuff together, and I will season it to taste. Here, I started off measuring, but then I was like, whatever. So there's about, maybe, I don't know, a tablespoon of everything. Oh, there's also a little bit of sugar in there just to kind of keep down on the acid some. So once I add all that in with the ground beef and the tomatoes and the beans and all that, if I see that there's something missing, I will add to it. So I'll be back whenever my beef is all cooked up. Alright, so I just strained the hamburger, and I had a bag of corn I forgot to mention. So now I got this in my big roasting pot. I just have kind of half of it on the burner right now. I'm going to just kind of soften up my onions, and then the corn's already cooked. It just needs to, well, once everything simmers together, everything will be cooked. So I'm going to let that go for a little bit. Whenever that's ready, I'm going to add my crushed tomatoes, and then I'll add my spices and go from there. So this is what it looks like so far. It's kind of simmering away. I found a couple mushrooms in the fridge, so I just chopped those up. There wasn't very many, but just use up what I have. So this is what it looks like so far, and I'm going to go and drain my kidney beans and the white beans, and I will add them in here as well, and then I'll just kind of let everything simmer for a while, and I'll taste it, and then add accordingly. I still have my jars here. I'm going to try to get that stuff out of there, into there, as well as with the beans, and then hopefully we'll have a nice big pot of chili.